The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So after the INT, it's Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over, and we'll see what they come up with here on this next play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Brady. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Brady now on 1st down. And Matthews has it right side. After the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space. Taken down.
No, that's a challenge play.
Down right at the 10.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch. But it worked really well.
You little cute Harley.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Let's go.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now 3rd down.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
New England on 3rd down. Now they've converted 7 times.
Mom, Dad, the dog peed in her cage.
And could use another right now. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Again, it's Brady. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now Brady again. Has a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots continue to roll. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown.
Partner, they're up big. They snapped the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT, yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen. For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
So McCown comes up as the Jets have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He's fumbled already once, Charles. I'm not going to say that that was in his mind there, but I'm sure that during some of these plays he is mindful of it.
And once you fumble the ball, you know what your team tells you and your coaching staff? Take care of it. Rest of the game. And it does get in your mind a little bit, and sometimes that slows down your effort in trying to get free from tackles.
And the defenders know it, too. They sniff that out. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
He'll get it up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Julian Edelman and the rest of the offense back onto the field now. We're in the second quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain him?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him, maybe even have a third person in the area, and try and dissuade them from throwing him the football. Make someone else beat me for a while, because I don't know that their talent.
He's got a man complete. A gain of 39 that time.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Brady to throw again. And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Gronkowski on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots are pouring it on. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just 1 shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
So McCown comes up as the Jets have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. From the gun, it's McCown. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. A gain of 6 there on 1st. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. And the 2015 first-round pick, Malcolm Brown, brings him down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
McCown throwing on second. Here's Wolford over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Throwing on first is McCown. Anuno's got it, complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard. And
He's
it'll
not
set
even
up
know
third
you.
down. So first and second down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now McCown got an open man. It's a noon one. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
I know it looks easy to a lot of people when you're kicking the ball. I mean, it looks pretty simple, right? Snap, put it down, kick it. But playing in the snow, that can throw off your timing just a bit, and that can wreak havoc, as we just saw there.
Well, it throws off the timing, and I just think it's an extra advantage for the team that's coming in to block it because they've got a hold on the offensive side, and, of course, the kicker and holder and snapper, they've got a lot to deal with.
What can't be underestimated is the person catching the ball, the holder, and putting it down. You're talking about cold hands, snowy weather, ball can get slippery on you. It's a lot of extra pressure on that person.
And they're able to get it all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Rob Gronkowski, 51 yards. And the Patriots continue to roll. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1, we want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's McCown. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st down, McCown. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On second down, here's McCown. And running with power here. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Anderson. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
This will be caught at about the 6. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on second and goal here. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse, and that'll bring up second down. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command center.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the ref makes a call. No touchdown there. Wipe it off the board. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Again, they'll throw with McCown. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. The big tight end, Clive Walford, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? It's McCown again. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Clive Walford in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets are at least able to knock the deficit down a bit.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Mom, I have 63 points and I have 20.
Brady now on 1st down. Slant route caught by Edelman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Julian Edelman gets ready to take the field again here on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
Okay, hold on.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Brady, he's going to air it out deep for Hogan. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Chris Hogan, 81 yards. And the Patriots are pouring it on. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say, they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Dad.
So here's the Jets offense now.
Daddy.
As they get ready for their
Do you want to know
first
how much
possession
points
of
I have?
the second half. They
I have
trail
71, and
offense
do you want to
first
know how
time
much
touch
they
the ball
have?
in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can
Dad,
do.
do you want to know how much
I
they
can't wait
have?
to see what they have
20.
planned. Because some teams script to start a half.
They're gonna
Other
lose.
teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And McCown's throw there, incomplete. Charles, I want to go in a different direction for a second, talk about Le'Veon Bell, because the November 13th report date has come and gone. He's still not with the Steelers. Now, the good news, though, Le'Veon Bell not there, but James Conner. And caught it up! And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. A big play there. Taking it in. And the Jets are able to get a score back.
I know what the scoreboard says here, but for all those who are playing fantasy football, their scoreboards are different. Points scored could benefit someone.
Santos with the extra point. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, look at that. And now running right through him. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's true.
That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up.
And Gary's man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
on first down. Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line. Right at the 30. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Wait, 20. Wait, 20.
Brady now to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. And caught by Hogan for a Patriot touchdown. Chris Hogan with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Patriots continue to roll. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So McCown comes up as the Jets have it 1st and 10 at the 40. Working from the gun, McCown. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yo, Aiden, you see
Changing
those
topics
catches?
here for just a second
Especially
to look ahead
when
to
I
our
blocked that
Thanksgiving
goal.
slate. You got Chicago and Detroit early, but then, of course, Dallas late, and it's a rivalry game. They host Washington.
Yeah, and how great is that we're going to get that one on Thanksgiving, because they've given us some memorable ones throughout the years, and it's always interesting to hear just how intense this rivalry is, even in today's NFL. I've talked to guys who have played for both Dallas and Washington, and they always say it's such a struggle when they hear they have to go to the other team. No matter what the circumstances, that's the one team that you don't want to go play for. And they always say it's very strange to put on that other uniform.
Whoever wins that game, the turkey will taste a lot better in the locker room after. Here's McCown. He's got Curse. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. McCown now. 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Shotgun here for McCown. And that is incomplete here. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Here's Powell. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 2nd down, a little more productive than 1st. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Running lanes were at a premium in the 1st half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
McCown looks to throw on 3rd. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Patriots have it.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
And now he'll turn and off his back foot, and that's caught inside the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Julian Edelman, 76 yards. And the Patriots are pouring it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
I know we could sit up here.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession.
And oh, my goodness, he loses it again. And the Patriots have it.
Dad, can you watch me on the thing? I have 83 points and they have 27.
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way.
Dad, look how much points I have.
Turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. So the Patriots coming out now. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady.
Dad, watch this. Caught.
And this is caught. It's Edelman. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Okay, Dad, did he send me a final quest on the PlayStation or
Sure
Fortnite?
changed on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
Dad, how do I find it? Dad, who is here? I have a lot of them. Dad, look.
These people requested to be your friend?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay, don't invite any of them, or don't accept any of them.
I know these two. I know these people. These are my friends.
Why is there 2 different ones?
Cause he sent me both invitations.
Sent it to you 2 times?
Yeah.
Okay, so accept him if you know him.
No, but then I'll go to Fortnite. Cause that's a Fortnite game. Who is he? Who's he at?
Somebody said, hey. You don't need to talk to people. I don't want nobody trying to...
No, Dad, I know him. He's my friend too.
I believe that's Daddy's friend Joe.
How do I find him?
I don't know, maybe you should wait for Daddy.
Daddy! Mommy, guess what? Mom, guess what? You know that video I made yesterday? I got 2 subscribers yesterday.
Yeah, one of them's me.
And Aiden.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Aiden did it.
Somebody, yeah. They're not playing.
Hold on, Dad. How do I see if my friends are on? Dad. How do I see my friends are on? Because I want to see if Colin's on.
Because it goes right here.
Game has the feel of what? A turkey.
Push pause.
So if you go up here to your friends,
Oh.
stop. Now playing.
He's not. Colin's not playing?
Yeah, look, friends. You only have one friend online. See? Dirt Racer was on yesterday. Joe Johnson was on yesterday. And Tim was on yesterday. Okay? So you only got one player
Playing?
playing right now.
Wait, is that the dude?
That's Joe Johnson. Oh, look.
He's playing?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, join his party.
Hold on. One second.
But when these people get on and they play with you, sometimes you're gonna request them and they're gonna deny it. You don't keep staying.
Joey!
Got it? Or they'll delete you of their friends and they won't be friends with you. Okay? She wants to be in there. That's her safe space. She can. No. Hey! Get down.
No, Dad, don't watch. I want to see if Joe will watch my,
No, he's going to play you.
Oh, he has Madden 19 too?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Me and him could be a team together.
No. You can't always be a team.
I know we can. Wait, is he good at Madden? Or is he like very good? Doggy, I'm over here. Did he join?
Hold on. Move.
Wait, Dad. Is he not online anymore? Did you? Let's get back to my Madden game.
Bowl, a Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
Brady going to throw over the middle, and it's incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time, and that'll bring up second down. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they went to the booth to...
Should be Jordan. Okay. Okay, dude. You on Madden? You on Madden? I'm coming right now. I'm going in. I'm already
That
in.
was a touchdown, and they have decided it will not be a touchdown. 6 points off the board.
I'm gonna leave my game that I'm in, and then we can play.
Pulling up in that new toy.
Hold on, let me stop my stream.
Floyd waving.